generation Iron app on Google Play and the App Store.
I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
Tell me about your experience competing against Ronnie Coleman. When I talk to a lot of guys from that era, they say, you know, when you see Ronnie backstage, none of them even thought about winning that day. They were all competing for second and third place. Did you look at it that way? How did it feel to go up against him?
Well, I guess I was competing against Ronnie when Ronnie was taking a back seat to myself back then, you know, and in the era when Ronnie moved up and started dominating, you know, this is after what happened to me in Ohio. I just didn't feel like I had that same drive anymore. But if you look at my physique, you think if Ronnie progressed as much as he did, imagine if Dillett put 100%, what he might have looked like, right? I mean, you know, so I never think that about any man. I never go backstage and said, oh, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to win regardless of, you know, Ronnie was amazing from way back when, you know. I remember on one of the Grand Prix, I just looked at him and I thought, man, once this guy get into his own, he's going to become a problem, you know. And he did, and he became a problem not to everyone, and everything he got, he deserved. Again, another super nice person, just an all around nice guy, who you're happy for, and now you're sad for some of the things that he's gone through, you know. So we all, you know, it just goes to show, we all pay the price. I paid my price back in 1994. You know, he paid his price at a later time. The sadness that we see with Flex Wheeler, you know. So, you know, the sport has done some damage to a lot of us, you know. And I don't think any of us would change anything, though.
No, absolutely. Speaking of Ronnie, so when Ronnie was in his prime, right, it's all about heavy lifting and extremely, you know, all free weights and extremely heavy lifting, right? What did you take, machines versus free weights? Does it make a difference when becoming a bodybuilder?
Everyone has their own opinion on it. I don't think it makes a difference. I think lifting weights is lifting weights. You know, it is what it is. I think the free weights does more harm than good, because you're lifting weights in some positions that the body just wasn't meant to move in, right? Where I think machines have advanced so much now that they can help prevent some of the injuries that Ronnie's had, right? I mean, it's great to have won all the titles, but at the end of it now, you know, would you have given up those titles to be able to, you know, just, you know, not suffer the way you have, like, you know?
I think he probably would. I don't think he would go that route. Me personally, not, you know, after me.
That's me. I have to agree with you. Who would want to have that many, all those surgeries, you know, and like, you know, and go around in a wheelchair, you know? It's like, no amount of money is worth that, or no title is worth that. You know, I'd rather not have a title and just rather be an average guy, having a good job and be able to walk around normally, you know?
Sure. So Ronnie won his first title in 1998, right? And you mentioned that was the year you kind of like, you changed your focus a little bit, right, from the incident that you had. Now, did you see him becoming that dominant champion? Did you see that happening? Because I know a lot of guys they weren't taking him seriously before that year.
When he won the Night of Champion, when he, the year he won the night, that was the first thing. It was the night when he won the Night of Champion. I was there, and I was like, God damn, I don't know what Big Ron did, but holy shit, this is some scary shit right here. You know, I mean, you can't not think that was some. Like there was one year, man, when Dorian made that leap also, And I'm going to be honest. When I saw the photos of Dorian leaked about 6 weeks out, he put the fear of God in me. He did. Man, those photos came out. Those black and whites was done by the great Chris Lund. I saw those photos. Man, literally, I just wanted to lock myself in my room because I was like, holy shit, what did he do? And that's how Ronnie looked, you know, in 1998 when he first won when he won the Night of Champion. Actually, to be honest, he looked even scarier, you know, because Ronnie has a better physique than Dorian.